President John Dramani Mahama is meeting with Grenada's Prime Minister, the King Amis Thomas Michel, at the Jubilee House in Accra today, October 17, 2025. Now, during the meeting, President Mahama reaffirmed Ghana's commitment to strengthening bilateral relations with Grenada. The two leaders will engage in discussions aimed at deepening diplomatic and economic ties between the two nations, building on existing agreements signed in 2024 on visa waivers, culture, trade, and education.
This year, I couldn't come to the African Caribbean Investment Forum because I had just been elected and I was busy forming my government, but we made sure we were represented, at a high level at the forum. We are happy that your visit will allow us to continue with the rapprochement that we've been engaged in, especially with the MOUs that we have signed. One being the MOU on political consultation, and I'm happy that yesterday our two foreign ministers could sit and have that consultation so that based on the shared values that we have, we can take common positions at international meetings. And so we are happy that that took place yesterday. We also have the MOU on trade, culture, and education. And my hope is that your visit will deepen that even further. We have the MOU on visa waiver for each other's citizens, which is in operation in African Continental Free Trade Area. And that was a very historic trade agreement that was signed, and so far more than 50 countries have ratified it. And so it allows us to export duty-free and tariff-free into each other's markets. And I believe it becomes an opportunity for African and Caribbean businesses to invest together to take advantage of a 1.3 billion population market and with a GDP of more than 3 trillion. And so we must find ways and means of bringing the two business communities together to create further investments. And so we're happy to welcome you, and we always welcome your visits, and I look forward to the opportunity to pay a visit back to Grenada in order that we cement the relationship even further. So you're welcome again.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency, and good morning to you and your esteemed delegation, members of the media. It's a profound honor, and one that is also personal to me. I should start by telling Your Excellency that in July at the Afrexim Bank conference, I revealed my DNA ancestry tracing on my maternal side, and it was traced to the Akan people of Ghana.
Yes.
So I think I could say the Akoba that was that was given to me yesterday, I think is a reflection of the homecoming that is deeply personal to me, but I think anecdotal to Grenada and the Caribbean. I'm not so sure the veracity of it, but I'm told 75% of the population of Grenada can trace its ancestry to Ghana. So I think for us, the very first African country I visited was Ghana. And I think in a sense it's a natural aligning of the stars, and as you say, of the deliberate use of the ocean as a bridge to make sure that we in the Caribbean can reconnect in a deliberate way with our roots, both politically, socially, culturally, and importantly, economically as well. Because oftentimes, while we welcome the conversations and the meeting, we recognize the importance of trade, because it's trade that, in fact, led to the dark Middle Passage, the transatlantic slave trade. But obviously, we want to be able to trade and grow economies and make sure citizens benefit from a trade that is progressive, that is deliberate, and looks after the well-being for our citizens. So I want to express my deep appreciation